everyone, Irit here again with my version for sketch number 7. I will put the sketch soon on the screen so you can see. Now, this is probably my favorite layout that I created for this class. I feel like this kind of brought me back to my older, more busy in the best way possible style. And also I was very happy to have the opportunity to use Jen's exclusive products. I created my first project for this class, the sketch number 2 interpretation, before I received her products, and this one and my version for the number 12 sketch, I did use her products, which are absolutely fantastic. And I also used some pretty old supplies, which are these Maggie Holmes and maybe some Dear Lizzie Project Life cards. I know this is like super antique vintage stuff. I started scrapbooking in 2011 and I think these are from 2013 maybe. So some of the oldest stuff in my stash. Now the photos that I'm scrapping actually in this class are some photos that I've had already printed. I'm trying to actually scrap some older photos. Not all of them are older, and none of them are like really old. I mean, Lily here is a baby or a bit of a toddler in the other photo, and she will turn 3 in December. So it's not like super old, but yeah, just some photos from my stash. And I just really enjoyed using this. So because I knew I wanted to use that that element that Jen put in the sketch, the stack of these, it looks like a 3x4 cards, but of course you can use whatever size you feel comfortable with. So once I knew I was going to use those crate paper cards, I pulled out one of my 12x12 crate paper. And when I say crate paper, I mean either crate paper or Maggie Holmes for crate paper, because I feel like they both have like very similar style, but I think most of it here is actually Maggie Holmes. Anyway, I love that paper with yellow and cream stripes. I think I have already used some of it. I bought multiple copies of it, and I love stripes. I love yellow, so this was all good. Now I'm going to use the Oh My Heart acrylic piece for my title here, and I'm also using some of the stamps on my little journaling card, which I actually created from one of the 4x6 cards. It just had lines on it, and it worked for me with my rainbow color scheme, which you will see happening. Of course, if I can do rainbows, I have to. It's like it's a must for me. I'm all about the rainbows. So I didn't actually use a 3x4 card. I created one from a 4x6 card. I just trimmed it to the right size, and then I used one of the circle corner punch thingies to round. Ooh, a corner rounder. It's like a quarter pounder. Anyway, the most challenging part about making this layout was getting the placement of all my rainbow cards right, so they will all fit and everything will work out great. But I did it, it worked out, so no problems there. Now I want to add a little bit of texture, and I'm also going to go to add some gold Heidi Shine, of course, a bit later here, but I'm using the stamps just to give me some detail and texture. So I'm stamping a few times to get that variation in intensity of the ink. I really love that, and I also feel this type of detail, which is, you know, it's a little bit distressed, worn out. I feel like it works really well with crate paper's style, because usually they have some elements on their paper of like distress. So it all works very well in my opinion. And the basic design is done here. I have a lot of embellishing to do, and this was it. Yeah, I think I said it already at the start of the video. This was just the most enjoyable process because I went into my embellishment drawers and just had the best time. So what I'm going to do here with this doily, this is a Maggie Holmes doily for crate paper. This is all older stuff from my stash, and I sprayed it with some Heidi Color Shine in gold, and it looks so gorgeous. Nothing is as good as the Heidi Gold Color Shine, right? It's just the most reflective, sparkly, beautiful thing, and it crinkles that doily paper a little bit, which I absolutely love because it's such an interesting texture. So while I was spraying things, I also pulled out the stencil, which I absolutely love. And you can see how easy it is to create a beautiful background in like no time at all, like 10 seconds. So just grab your favorite color of mist and a piece of white cardstock and enjoy. And while I was at it, I thought, okay, this stencil is just too pretty. I have to add some gold. Crate paper, Maggie Holmes, they're all about the gold. So you can see I added some misting here, and I just love how it looks. The texture, the sparkle, it's all good in my world. This has all the things that I love. Rainbows, crate paper, gold, mixed media, stamping, splattering. It doesn't get much better than this. Yes, I totally messed up and got some gold on my photos, but I will clean them, so no worries. And I just felt I really needed some a bit of rounder element to help my title pop, and especially because I have so much going on in my background with all those cards and the stripy background, I really needed something to help it just pop off the background and not have something like so busy. And with the doily, when it was white, it was just kind of white on white, which I love in certain cases, but in this case I really wanted a little bit, I wanted the title to pop a little bit more, so that's why I sprayed the gold spray and started the whole spraying frenzy. So I also wanted to say, if you looked at my spray bottle and thought, hey, that's not Heidi Swap, what is she talking about? So I have an older bottle of Heidi Swap which was completely clogged and I couldn't make it work, so I moved the leftovers into just this spray bottle that I had at home. It's, I think, made by Derwent, and probably I have to be careful because I'm guessing all the mica in the Heidi Swap Color Shine will clog that one also. So I have used it a lot, so I think it might be already empty. Anyway, that's why the spray bottle looked weird and not like the regular Heidi Shine. I have a new bottle of Gold Color Shine, so that one works perfectly. The old one was pretty old, very well used. I don't often finish entire spray bottles, but yeah, with Heidi Swap Gold Shine, it had to happen because it's the best gold spray out there. Let's just say it for what it is. So another fun part, adding embellishments. Of course, I'm doing the tone on tone thing because I can't help myself. And I'm adding some flowers from, most of them are Maggie Holmes. It's just a variety of collections, but probably most of them are from that floral pack that she brought out in one of her older collections. I think I got 2 of those and have probably used them on like 20 layouts. It's like the ephemera packs that keep on giving. I could use flowers on every single layout. It's my favorite type of embellishment to use, and no one does florals like Maggie Holmes and Crate Paper. So they can bring out a floral collection, like a floral ephemera piece in every single one of their collections, and I will be super happy. And also Paige Evans actually put out an all florals and leaves ephemera pack in her newest collection called Whimsical, and I'm super happy about that. I've already used it and I love it. So flowers, flowers, adding lots of flowers. Then I went to my that layered flower there. I think it's also Maggie Holmes. I was loving it, but I had a little bit of an issue with the super dark pink in the center of it. But I think I couldn't not use it. So I'm pretty sure I used it. Then I went to my Crate Paper and Maggie Holmes chipboard stash and just added some golden hearts. You can see there's a lot going on this layout, but still makes me super happy. So I think keeping everything in a more limited area. So probably all the embellishments here are just, you know, stacked on 1/3 of the area of this layout. And that kind of helps keep things under control. Of course, you don't have to go as far as I went here. Or you could use something like white cardstock, which will make everything a lot calmer. But I went all out on this layout and I absolutely love how it turned out. So trying to add some more flowers, because obviously there's not enough here, and adding some more leaves, just having a lot of fun with this one. So I'm going to play you some music for the remaining 2 minutes or something of this video, and I will see you in sketch number 12. I hope you feel inspired, and I hope you will try your own rainbow floral gold misting extravaganza. And of course, make sure you use Jen's fantastic products. I'm using here her stamp set for some added detail. You can do this with any color that you want. Gold ink would look very pretty, for example. So I will see you. Ooh, yes, more embellishments. Ooh, let's bring out the puffy stickers. I couldn't help myself. This is where I get like excited and overdo things in the best way possible. So yeah, overdoing Maggie Holmes stuff it just makes everything more beautiful. So that's it. I had a lot of fun making this. See you in the next video.